What's good, everyone? Next, I'm back with another full gameplay. This time we've got Northern Waters and Domination. There are a lot of destroyers. That's 2 4 destroyers versus 4 more destroyers. We have the Icarus as a gunboat. A sonar boat, and they don't have a sonar boat of their own. Hilarious. So, yep, controller died. It's real life. Alright, so let's see what we've got going. I like these new maps. So, Icarus and the ACAT went for A. For some reason, he didn't go into A, so it's gonna take longer to cap. He's got some support. Why are you going backwards? It's just weird. But anyway, let's see what we can get going. Gonna use the ACAT smoke to hide a little bit. Who spotted who? There he is. It's never good when all the destroyers go invisible. Let's see if we can. See, he popped his smoke. He's not even hurt. It was too early. So he doesn't get to spot anybody to be able to attack them. That's the problem with being a gunboat. You rely too much on other people. And I'm definitely way more spottable than... There we go. Forced him to pop his smoke. Because if you're gonna be what do you call it? If we're gonna be a stealth, a gunboat, you gotta have lines of sight. Somebody could shoot this dude. He's literally sitting out in the open. Thanks, guys. I'm just trying to get away so I can drop being spotted, because I don't have smoke of my own. Alright. He finally was able to pop smoke. Alright, so that's the issue with destroyer fights. It's all about sights. Like, these two being right on top of each other like that is gonna prevent them from having any useful engagement. They can both get... Anyway, see what we can do. Generally speaking, destroyers trying to torp each other, especially at range, is generally not the most fruitful thing. That one almost got me. That was cute. That was nice. But it was a blind torpedo all the same. They're gonna just sit here contested this whole time. I'm gonna press into B, as a matter of fact, and just push this guy out of here. What's up, Benson, bro? See, he's otherwise occupied, so I get to just take him out. Now the Normandy might, now they know I'm over here. This Baron. See, look at that. Fubuki got, oh, that was the other side. That's a shame. He's not in position to get shot at by anybody. Thank you. Yep, time to take this cap. It's gonna be uncontested unless this Normandy wants to turn around. or somebody from their whole other side wants to come over here. We broke what they were holding over at A, so that gave us a bit of freedom over this way. Now it's just a matter of who wants to risk it. It's technically the Bedonia's job to try to come kill me, but he also doesn't have a lot of health. It's Colorado, which way are you gonna go? The Bedonia does seem to be coming towards the cap. So we'll do a little something. A little something. So at this very point, ever since I came in here, they weren't getting any points per second this whole time. So that's gonna allow us the opportunity to just keep a strong lead. Oh, the Bedonia got knocked out. Alright, great. So I guess they have 2 destroyers left. That Terrible is still on the other side of A. But they literally have a lot going on over there. Let me see if we can support this knee style a little something. Maybe break up this little happy thing they got going over here. See, and this person over by D is not participating at all. In comparison, nowhere near close enough to support anything going on in C. He's in too far of a defensive position to affect anything over here. So when you consider your position, if your position doesn't add any benefit to the rest of the team, you're wasting space. Like you're not participating, which means when we lose and you sit there and wonder how did it happen, you gotta just own that. Say, you know what, I didn't participate, because there's no reason for some of this. I could shoot them and break their cap, right? Matter of fact, I will. I thought about it too long. That would have been a good play beforehand, but I thought about it too long, and I gave away my position. He wasn't gonna get hit by those torpedoes because of his speed. He had passed that point. This Normandy is gonna come back towards us in an attempt to get away from the rest of my team and maybe come see me, but I'm pretty well full health, so I don't think he's really coming to look for me. I think he would be more surprised. See, I'm technically crossing into his line of fire the way he was already looking. What's up, Fubuki? I have a gun advantage on the Fubuki. I'll win a shootout with this boat, so I can sit here and just shoot him quite comfortably, especially with all that cover fire I got going. Oh, you got around this island way faster than I thought you would. Alright, that's what I get. I got too comfortable. Mistakes were made. Ah, I didn't even get that kill. Alright. What do we got left? One potential torpedo shot, because I'm gonna die. It's all about what we're gonna do in the meantime. He's gonna... Alright, let's see if we got him. It's unlikely. Very unlikely. Because he started to turn the other direction. Yep, he turned the other direction. That's cool though. Now, I didn't get major points, right? But I took B away from them right at the beginning. Took B, they never took it back. And we got, at one point we had all, well, A, B, and D. So they're down on ships and have half the points. So odds of them winning this are very slim. Now it may go the full 4 minutes though for us to get all the points. And they still have the Ashishio out there. Little stealth torpedo boat doing his thing. Now this guy is making the mistake of trying to shoot at this guy in open water when he can get one shot by this Normandy with that amount of health. He needs to just go cap C so we win this by points faster. He's trying to get this guy to run into his torpedoes. Now it almost worked, but the real thing is that guy is turning to you're not gonna survive this. I died because I took the Fubuki for granted. I ran into an island and I just stopped paying attention to the Normandy. This guy's about to die because he is thinking that his, I don't know what he was thinking with that move, but that's all right. It has nothing to do with him. It's just a matter of how you consider playing. Like this guy, he left the cap to kill the Icarus. Now the smart play for him would be to come right back to B and start capping B to slow down our win, because that's all he's got. This guy's about to die facing 2 battleships and a destroyer, unless he's, yeah, this King George finally moved. We would have had C a long time ago. This King George was playing a very defensive role. Unless they got hit and we didn't see it and he was just over there healing all the way back up. They weren't participating earlier in the match. So now it's just, we have all 4 points. And instead, oh wow, instead of him capping B, which was the easy one, he's capping C and he's trying to, it's an interesting play. I don't know if he went for this guy or if he was trying to get the ACAT. Maybe the 2 for 1. I don't know. But he played very aggressively also. He technically had time to let his reload happen, but he's shooting at the full health guy when he might have been able to shoot at this guy from cover maybe. Who knows? But this was an alright round. You got to see a lot of different aspects of why certain things work. You get to see how if you're a destroyer and you're relying on somebody to keep your target spotted, like you're a gunboat, then when you pop smoke, if you're too far away from your target to use sonar on your own, you're gonna end up not being able to see your target. So let's see where we placed. I died a couple minutes ago. Somewhere in the middle. That's cool. These guys did some work. Alright. Nothing major, but it's a win. And people ask, how do I get the win rate I have? Like, there's 55%. It's a byproduct of focusing on how do you impact the game and what is it that you're there to do. As a destroyer, your job is always going to be to put pressure on the objective, and if you're there to kill destroyers, like if you're a gunboat, or you're there, like your job is to try to knock out the other destroyers. Like it's a cat and mouse game, you know. So anyway, if you guys like that, hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. I'm just gonna keep doing some of these longer playthroughs for people. One that's less editing for me, because then I can just put out some cool content for you guys and you'll just be able to see a bunch of wins. And then the other side is, there's a group of you who just kind of want to see how it works. This is the commander setup I've got going on them. There's Bay, Atago. So this is concealment of your destroyer and concealment of your torpedoes, right? And then this is extra speed and reload time, the reduction of detection, range of your torpedoes, speed of your destroyer, and making sure you don't have your engine get busted to a point where you can't drive. Specifically, this ship is very much all about driving. It's a fast ship, 46.9, which means with my speed boost, this gets up to 50.4. If I'm running it with this guy, I get this thing up to 51 because he's 47.8 without speed boost. And with speed boost, you get another 8%. So, and that's if I'm running this as a ultra gunboat, and I'd have Fraser on it for even more speed, and Burke for the precision. So we can do some drive-bys with this, and this is extra precision and more range. So this build is a little trickier because your torpedoes take a hit. They're still significant, but they don't go as far and they get spotted sooner, but they do they do the same damage, and they reload slower also. But your guns reload faster, go further, and you can set more fires. Matter of fact, I'll try a turbo round with this gunboat setup now.